What's up, guys? James here, back with another book that I have written. I didn't post yesterday because I kind of was busy, but I'm back, and the story today is called The Most Cursed Day Ever. One day when Jacob was walking to school, he stumbled upon a hole by the sidewalk. Mystified, he got on his knees to see what might be inside it. When he looked inside, though, he couldn't see anything except a never-ending tunnel. When out of nowhere, a pair of white hands grabbed him by the arm and dragged him under the sidewalk. Whoa, where am I? You're in the front gates of hell, a voice came from behind him. Jacob whirled around. You! Who are you? Why did you pull me in here? Do I deserve to be in hell? Why did you put that hole right where I walk every day? Jacob asked. First of all, I am Jason. I was sucked in here. I pulled you in here because I was bored and didn't really have a say in pulling you down here. No, you do not deserve to be in here. I don't control where the hole appears every day, the stranger replied. Well then, do something about that, please, 'cause I don't want to see that hole ever again once I get out of here, Jacob shouted. Unfortunately, you can't escape until my master has seen you. Master? What master? We are the only people here, Jacob exclaimed. Wrong. We are alone. We are not alone. We are just simply unable to see the large castle 300 feet away right now, Jason responded. Okay, I'll go along with this story that I know is a lie, Jacob stated. But be warned, if there is no castle, I will rip you to shreds. Oh, don't worry. There will be a castle, Jason replied. At the castle. Here we are, said Jason to an aghast Jacob. How? But it wasn't that far away, and it is ginormous, and I couldn't see it. It should have been visible. How did you do that? I am so confused, Jacob stammered. It is protected from being seen by outsiders, but once it is touched by an outsider, it is visible to them, Jason stated calmly. Oh, so dark magic. Have I been possessed by some demon or something? Is that why I can see it now? Why I can now see it? Jacob asked. Maybe. I don't understand it, though, Jason stated. Well, I am impressed. Now show me to your master that you were talking about earlier, Jacob asked. That will have to come later, since I have to take you to the cleansing rooms. So if you follow the path of God, you will be cleansed of your beliefs, Jason said. So if you believe in God, you will be brainwashed so that you forget about God. Really? Well then take me to the cleansing room, Jacob replied slowly. At the cleansing room, Jason turns on the fountain, starts towards the door, when all of a sudden Jacob grabs him and throws him into the water and starts to edit what Jason knows, so that Jason believes that Jacob has been cleansed. Okay, now we go to the throne room so that my master can see you, Jason said, as they started to walk down the hall towards a big room that looked to be 3 times as large as the cleansing room and was filled with treasures like diamonds, gold, and silver. So you work for that guy over on that throne? Yes, he's called Satan. If you ever heard of him, he fights his arch nemesis who goes by the name of God, but don't call him that in front of my master, Jason said.
Hey, Jason, how are you?
Satan asked.
And who's your friend there?
I'm fine, and this is Jacob. He's the one we pulled out of the overworld today, and don't worry, he was cleansed, Jason responded. Hey, Satan.
Hey,
Satan responded.
Was your cleansing okay?
Yes, it was okay, Jacob lied. I just wish I could go home.
Well, if you prove that you have successfully been cleansed, then you can go home,
Satan responded. Okay, ask any questions necessary, Jacob responded.
Okay, if you lie, you will die, Satan warned. Question number 1. What is your full name?
Jacob Joe Johnson, Jacob stated.
Good,
Satan responded.
Question number 2. Who is my arch nemesis?
The one that overworld people call God, Jacob said.
Hiss! You weren't cleansed, otherwise you wouldn't call him by that.
Satan hissed at Jacob. All of a sudden, Satan had a trident in his hand and had almost stabbed Jacob when Jacob exploded, causing rubble and dust to fall all over. When the dust settled, though, Jacob was hovering above the ground, unharmed. Only it wasn't fully Jacob. It only looked like Jacob, but it was really Jacob possessed by an angel of God. You have failed, Lucifer, and now you shall no longer be able to pull kids down here. And with that, he stabbed Satan through the heart. No! Jason shouted, suddenly entering the room and seeing his master stabbed. What have you done? I have saved you and everyone else in this castle from this evil spirit, Jacob the Archangel said.
Jason, my son, run, don't worry about me,
Satan shouted telepathically, with quite a bit of effort.
I'll hold them off.
Oh, no, you won't, Jacob said. You aren't doing anything. And as he said this, he cast a spell and trapped Satan in a red bubble that restrained him at once. He then did the same for Jason, only it didn't restrain him. Up in heaven. Jacob, thanks for praying for help, Jacob the Archangel said once he had separated from Jacob. Don't think of this as a farewell, for I will always be with you in your soul and in your heart. Thanks for the help, Jacob said. And tell God I said thanks too. And with that, Jacob was sent back down to his house. The end. Bum bum bum.